doing something a little different because it's been too long since I've been out. The weekends have just gotten hard to manage. You know, kids in school and just everything going on all the time. Everybody's working, and then weekends are sort of scripted because we're trying to spend as much time together as we can and make sure the kids make their soccer games and all that. So it's an early Tuesday morning, and I'm doing my morning workout. So I got a backpack just because I'm making it more of a workout, keeping the muscles and all the normally tender spots used to this. But I'm at St. Mary's Lake, sort of the local go-to. This is a 7.5 loop around the lake, 7.5 miles. Hiking, mountain biking, it's popular. Not a lot of elevation change, a little bit of undulation, but you know, enough to get out and get the blood pumping. And it's a beautiful morning. Fall is in the air, by the way. It is middle of September. Gosh, what is it? The 19th, I guess? Fall actually starts this Friday, 3 days from now, is the equinox. So, starting to see some color change. The temperatures have dropped. And it used to be a lot cloudier, but this low stuff that's running through here and the wind that goes with it, Hurricane Jose is actually a couple hundred miles due east of here right now. We're not forecast to get anything out of it, but the edges are along the eastern shore of Maryland, and we're, you know, another 50 miles away from that. So we're getting the occasional low bands of clouds and some breeze coming through here. But, luckily we've dodged bullets so far. Crazy hurricane season. We got another 2 coming. Maria and I guess Lee already evaporated, but yeah, the Caribbean's very active this year. GoPros are notoriously bad at getting things that are, oh, never mind. I was going to say they're bad at getting things that are small and far away, but I just accidentally spooked a red-tailed hawk who flew up and landed in one of these trees and then just took off again across the lake. So, oh well. I assume this means don't try and take your horses across this bridge, but walk them through the water. Because I know horses are allowed here. I wouldn't imagine this would be a good idea. I'm doing a counterclockwise loop today, keeping the lake to my left. The lake is not a huge one, but it's got several little coves that stretch out up into creek valleys. And so the trail winds up being 7.5 miles long because it follows the shoreline up into each one of these little coves and back. So you follow a finger of the lake until the creek gets tiny, and then you cross it, and then you come back, and so it adds some mileage. But it's interesting because you go from areas where there's, you know, big broad expanse of water to these little marshy coves where the herons and the beavers and from what I'm told, the bass like to hang out. I understand the fishing out here isn't, you know, spectacular, but it's not bad. There's a guy I know who's out here just about every weekend, and he's, you know, pulling in some pretty good fish. So anyway, this looks totally different. Just a little stand of young poplars here. All right. Well, I'm on the home stretch, inside a half mile to go. I've got this one last little cove that's right over there. You can see the lake. One last little cove to go around, and then I'll be done. So, beautiful morning, 7.5 miles before breakfast. Saw a few folks out, a couple of mountain bikers, a couple of joggers. But yeah, beautiful morning. Lots of birds, lots of squirrels, lots of frogs. I saw leopard frogs, toads. Like I say, just a hint of color every once in a while. A few trees starting to change, so it's going to be a beautiful autumn. But you know, again, easy trail, not much elevation, a lot of roots, some sandy spots, but you know, and enough variety of plant life and everything to keep it really interesting. And it's just always nice to get out, even when it's not too far from home. So I'll have to do more of this. But yeah, if you're in the area, check out St. Mary's Lake. Nice stroll, and if you've got a boat, put it on the lake and go fishing. It's good for that too.